It's feeling like fall. And I think it's gonna be
Happy fall, y'all!
Yeah, happy fall.
Oh, you gotta breathe, 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 breathe. Let it go and let it be.
Good morning, guys.
Happy Saturday!
We decided to go out for lunch, and this morning we looked at the weather, and it was like 58 degrees, and so Mary had a plaid shirt on too, but it got a little warmer, so she switched her shirt. But it is feeling like fall, and they have like all the fall pumpkins and stuff. And I just stopped at the grocery store to get some trash bags, and it's feeling like fall. And I think it's gonna be
Happy fall, y'all!
Yeah, happy fall. I think it's gonna be really funny to go from, by the time we move, it'll probably be pretty chilly here, and then go down to North Carolina and it'll be like ideal weather again.
Crazy. We were driving along and Peter was like, so you never had the first day of school experience?
We were watching a vlog of a family where the little boy was going to the first day of school, and I was bringing back all those feelings of first day school, and I was like, so you never had that because Mary was homeschooled.
That's what I was gonna say. So then I was like, babe, I want you to tell me what that was like. I don't feel like I missed out, but I'm curious to hear what it was like.
So we saved the conversation. We put it on pause
for you
until we stopped at the grocery store, and we're gonna.
Are we gonna start at like kindergarten, like your very first memories?
Well,
or?
I think it's just, I mean, kindergarten first day, I don't like remember distinctly, but there's that memory of first day of school where you're going. I think kindergarten's probably a little different because it's all new, but like for me, the feeling of first day of school is probably going back to school after the summer, and for me, I was always excited. I think there were probably,
even though you're an introvert.
Yeah, I've grown. I think I was really shy, but I was always excited. It's this new season. I've always liked changes and seasons of life, and so I like the transition. I like the new. And so, but you'd want to go back and see all your friends. And
okay, so did you like lay out your clothes the night before?
Yeah, I think so.
And then in that morning, did you wake up really early?
Probably not.
Are we talking like third grade? That's what I'm imagining, like little third grade Peter.
Third grade Peter, yeah.
And so you get to school. Did your mom like drop you off at the front door? So this would have been at the old building. Yeah.
We should clarify that I was totally a teacher's pet in third grade.
Were you?
Oh, absolutely. Third grade. Third grade and sixth grade were like my teacher's pet years.
I'm all about that. I'm 100% a teacher's pet. Not really when I was homeschooled. I mean, we were. My mom and I are good friends. But in other areas of life, like... Yeah.
Well, okay, so I remember that feeling of, number one, it's like always the ideal cool but warm in the sunshine kind of day on first, like, beginning of September. I think our school usually went back like after Labor Day.
Yes, because you went to a private school.
Well, for elementary school, yeah. And then, so I think it was just that feeling of, it's kind of chilly, but you're wearing short sleeves, and...
Do you like take a sweatshirt and tie it around your waist?
Maybe. But you've like got your backpack.
So did you pick out a new backpack each year?
No.
So you got your backpack, you'd get to school. Did you put it in like a cubby or something?
I think we had lockers.
And then what?
So I think I really liked the structure of school. I think that was part of what I really liked, was you have to go and put your bag away and then find your seat, and
you sat in the same seat every day, right?
I think so.
They like had your name on it.
I don't know.
I don't know. I didn't go. I will say I do have one like first day of school experience.
Well, you went to college.
I went to college, and I also went to, I did go to like classes during high school and even middle school, like once a week or something. But in college, when I moved away to college, you know, first like orientation week, and they did it by your last name, I think.
They put you in orientation groups.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, so I get off the elevator. Who does this? I had my hair in 2 low pigtails, I think. My hair was
Awesome.
pretty short at the time. And I think I was wearing my blue polo short sleeve shirt and probably khakis, because I was that girl with the khakis on. And my orientation leader, who was like an upperclassman, later, like, we were friends and we were talking, and he was like, yeah, when we were walking to the orientation classroom, I saw you there with the group, but I thought you were somebody's little sister. Because I looked like I was probably in middle school.
That's hilarious.
Because I had just turned 18, so I probably looked quite a bit younger than that. That was my first day of school experience. Oh my gosh.
That's funny.
But I mean, I really enjoyed the structure as well. But I loved being homeschooled. It worked out great for our family. Part of the reason, I mean, there were a lot of reasons, but one of the factors was because of Rachel and I having CF. As you guys know, catching like a common cold can really complicate things. And so we still did things in class settings and group. Like I did biology with a group and that sort of thing, but it wasn't every single day. So like we were still around kids our age, but just not every single day. So it cut down on the chances of getting sick. And then of course when I went to college, I was around people all the time, but I was just cautious. I didn't wear a mask or anything, but I was just cautious, and I never once caught a cold during college, which is weird, but it was great. I mean,
amazing.
And I had supportive friends who knew, like, if they had a cold, not to come to my dorm room and stuff. But anyway, so then
Do you remember, like, your first class? Like, showing up at class?
I do.
In college? Okay.
I mean, it was with Dr. Boyle.
Yeah.
And it was Dr. Boyle's first class and my first class.
Like, do you remember because I think for me, like, my first day of college felt similar to, like, first day of school.
Okay.
So, like, that feeling of, like, what's it gonna be like, and who am I gonna meet, and I mean,
Yeah.
I guess in, like, regular school, or, like, elementary school, it wasn't so much who am I gonna meet.
Well, because you were in the same school.
Yeah.
But some people switched schools.
Yeah, sometimes there were.
Well, and it was during that first class at college where I was sitting, it wasn't that very first day, but it was within that class during the semester at some point. I was sitting in the back and I was coughing a lot, and the guy who was sitting next to me was like, "You sound like you're dying." And I looked at him and I was like, "I am." His face was like, I don't even know.
That's hilarious.
I mean, that makes it awkward for him because he's like, oops, but
yeah.
Maybe don't say that.
Mary really likes to make situations awkward.
I am not afraid of an awkward situation.
She's kind of the queen of that.
Yeah. It's kind of like, what were we just talking about with our friends? When people tell me, oh, you look so young, like you don't look like you're however old. Oh, you'll be glad that you look younger, like later in life. Or they say, well, when you're, what do they say? Like when you're 60, you'll look like you're 40. And I'm like, if I live that long. And like, to me, it's kind of funny because it's like kind of reality, but also, it's really cringy.
Yeah, Mary loves that. Anyways.
But then what about when you switched schools from the private school and then in high school you went to public school?
Okay.
What was that like?
Yeah, I think my memories of first day of school are all like that, like excited feeling, are all younger.
Oh, really?
Later, it was a different feeling. Like, oh, it was so intimidating to go to high school.
I bet.
You know, I didn't know anybody at my high school.
Really?
And, well, I started the soccer season with the guys a couple weeks prior to, like, practices start, like, tryouts and then practices start, like, 2 or 3 weeks before school starts. So I got to know them, but other than that, I didn't know anybody. And so that was really intimidating.
That's super intimidating.
There was a season that I rode the bus, and we lived, like, on the outside, like, the outer limit of the school district. So it was the longest bus ride.
So you were picked up the earliest and dropped off the latest.
Yeah, thankfully I was the last one in my neighborhood to be picked up. But then after that, it was a long drive, and then there was another neighborhood where we picked up a couple of other kids. So yeah, it was just I didn't love the school bus mornings, but
yeah,
there's still, I think, in high school that excitement of new classes, new teachers,
new food,
new friends, food.
Let me see if I can remember your favorite high school lunch.
Now, I wouldn't say I ever looked forward to cafeteria lunch, except on these specific days.
It was mashed potatoes, chicken nuggets, mashed potatoes and gravy?
Yeah, mashed potatoes, chicken nuggets, and gravy.
Corn?
I don't remember corn. I just remember it was a meal, like, I think it was like once a month or something. We'd have mashed potatoes, chicken nuggets, and gravy.
Did they give you any vegetables or?
Yeah, probably, but
did they have little cartons of chocolate milk?
Yeah.
I feel like you had chocolate milk.
I don't know that I drank chocolate milk. I don't know.
So, okay, here's a question.
Yeah.
So they have different lunch, like, sessions or whatever?
Mm-hmm.
And so what? It could either be at like 11:15 in the morning or 11:45 or 12:15 or something?
Yeah.
And then you got to know the kids during your lunch thing?
Yeah.
Wow.
So you'd go to lunch with whoever. I feel like it's like at a certain class, like whoever you're in class with at that time. And then other classes as well, but.
Do you bring your backpack to lunch?
No, your backpack's in your locker all day.
Really?
Yeah, you don't use your backpack.
Huh.
During the school day. I'm pretty sure that's probably across the board. I don't think you're allowed, for safety reasons, to have a backpack.
Now.
Yeah.
But back then there were like.
No, I don't think we were back then either.
I have a YouTube poll for you. Do you call it a backpack or a book bag?
Oh, that's a good question. I think I called it a book bag in school.
Who are you?
Book bag. Book bag. Backpack. I don't know. Right now, backpacks is like my inclination to say, but
That's probably because you've been married to me. You may have said book bag.
I don't know.
Before.
Book bag sounds like a thing.
It is a thing. We'll see how much of a thing it is in the poll.
Alright guys, thanks for reminiscing with us. Let us know what your first day school feelings
Join us up front.
were,
Come here.
or are, if you're going back to school right now.
Come here. Come here.
I think I'm remembering one side of it, because I think there is that dread that goes along with it too.
Well, I think that's with anything in life. Try to remember the good parts.
Yeah, that's true. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and as always, we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night.
Good night, everybody. Happy Saturday.